Keep it high, keep it tight. I'm Jim Morris, Review Guy, back to bring you another video. So I'm standing up today, I'm in front of the laboratory, and I decided that I was just going to stand, talk to you guys personally about a game that I really enjoy, and that game would be Suikoden Tierkreis. So, I think that a lot of classic RPG fans might recognize the name Suikoden. It's an RPG series developed by Konami, and the last thing that you would expect on the DS is an extremely good, almost 100-hour long RPG. But that's exactly what Konami delivered with Suikoden Tierkreis. Now, the thing about Suikoden is this is the offshoot game that has pretty much little to no tie to the actual canon series, although this does take some elements, whether it be from gameplay or from story tips from the original, but mostly it's its own game. And the people that worked on some of the original Suikoden games are the same people that worked on Tierkreis. So how can I really describe this game? This is a very massive RPG that is not necessarily open world, but more kind of you roam as you please. So the game, without going into many spoilers, surrounds around this young boy and his group of friends that is from a place called Citro Village, a little small village, and they experience some strange things when they're out on a run because the animals are seemingly turning evil and things are happening within this forest, things are changing, and the protagonist is seemingly the only one that really recognizes it until they find this special book. This special book grants them powers, and the whole story surrounds around what's known as the Order of the One True Way, which is an evil organization that believes that that everything is predetermined and that they all kind of take notes from this Chancellor Valfred is his name, and he wants to bring back the One True King, which he believes is this Messiah, this prophet that is going to save this world, this ruler over men that can, everything will be predetermined. And our heroes find out that they are part of what's known as the Stars of Destiny. There are 128 Stars of Destiny, and each one has special powers, and each one's powers are unlocked when they touch these books. And there's what's known as these chronicles. Chancellor Valfred wants to get his hands on all of the chronicles because he wants to combine all of their power together to bring back Apocalypse, to bring back the One True King, because he believes that that is the only way to do it. So our heroes, this young protagonist and his friends, which would be Dirk, Lou, Marika, Jail, and I think that's it, are kind of set up base in this castle, and they go on this long journey that spans across many different environments to try to find these chronicles before Chancellor Valfred can. And see, without going into spoilers, our heroes wants to go to a place called Sinus, I believe the name is, and it is in the far north, and it is where the Order of the One True Way operates. That's where Chancellor Valfred is, and they go there to try to find out more about the book that they have, the one that they found near their village and in these ruins. And they end up finding out that there's what's known as the archivists, who are these seemingly nice people who aren't really nice that want these books, and most of them serve as their protagonist. But see, here's the thing about this book. A lot of the antagonists end up semi-becoming heroes near the end because it really does feel like an anime almost. It has that feel, it has that Japanese anime feel. And one thing that I should add about this series that is, or this particular game, and something that has been in very few Nintendo DS or even 3DS games to my knowledge, is this game has pretty much full voice acting, whether it be on side quests, whether it be your main hero talking, whatever it is. Most of the time people are talking, and that is really good. Some of the voice acting is better than others. A lot of people complain about the protagonist for being a little bit too kind of like energetic and all over the place, but at the same time I feel like it works. I think for a DS game you can't really fault it that much because how many DS games really have voice acting like that. I really, really love the environments in this game, the different characters, the different designs of the areas and the monsters. This game is a bit on the easy side when it comes to random encounters. Now, bosses are a little bit easier, a little bit harder, can I speak? But, the random encounters are pretty easy. You can pretty much just random attack, and despite it being a really long runtime, it's hard to find usage for every single one of the characters you get. Most of the 128 Stars of Destiny you get from side quests or very, very specific things that I don't know how anyone ever figured out. Like, I've played through the game so many times, and there's certain things where you have to go to certain areas at certain times, talk to this person, to get certain Stars of Destiny, which are playable characters. Most of them are, at least. I think all of them are. But I really enjoy the side quests in this game. I love the voice acting. The characters are really intriguing. For a DS game, like I said, pretty much most of the reason I love this game so much is it kind of goes, like, for a DS game, I feel like this is a really good game. And it's impressive, and I definitely enjoy this game. I suggest you check it out so much. I don't want to get into a spoiler review, because I might do a spoiler review later, but I obviously think this is an amazing game, so I give it a perfect 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorite games, personally, ever. And yeah, so I'm going to give it a perfect 10 out of 10. This has been Jim Morse Review Guy. Love to hear your thoughts. Go check this game out if you have a DS or a 3DS or whatever. I'll talk to you guys next time. This has been Jim Morse Review Guy, signing off, saying farewell. And I hear this call.